Hi, Mrs. Smith. My name's Claudine, and I'm from Respiratory. I understand you're getting discharged from the hospital today. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So you've recently been diagnosed with COPD?
Yes.
And you're going home on oxygen, and you're going to have some new inhalers?
Yes.
Okay. So are you currently a smoker?
I am.
You're currently a smoker. Okay. So do you have any desire to quit?
I've been told I need to quit.
You've been told you need to quit. That
Yes.
doesn't sound like you actually want to quit. If you did decide you wanted to quit, I have some information for you on a service we have in North Carolina. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Okay.
Do you use the internet at all?
I do.
Okay, so it's quitlinenc.com. I've got some paperwork here for you on that. And they offer free support. So you can call someone and talk to them if you're really wanting a cigarette. Depending on your insurance and all that kind of stuff, you can get free nicotine patches or free nicotine gum or lozenges, or even, I think, the Nicotrol inhaler, whichever you think might work best for you. So you're going home on oxygen, and I believe it's 2 liters a minute.
Okay.
So you're going to wear a nasal cannula in your nose. And what kind of heat do you have in your house?
I have an oil furnace.
An oil furnace. Do you have any backup heat in case the power goes out? Because that does happen.
Just a wood fireplace.
A wood fireplace. Okay. So with you being on home oxygen and still smoking, some things that you need to keep in mind is that oxygen isn't necessarily flammable by itself, but it definitely feeds a fire. So you're not going to want to use that wood fireplace.
Okay.
You'll also want to have your oxygen concentrator, which is the machine that's very loud, and you'll want to keep some water in that for humidification because it'll dry out your nose and maybe cause some nosebleeds. So you won't want to use that fireplace. You'll also want to have backup oxygen tanks, the green cylinders, for when the power goes out.
Okay.
Does all that make sense to you?
It does. I need some oxygen tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I need to keep water in the reservoir
Mm-hmm.
on the machine,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't use my fireplace.
You can't use your fireplace. That is correct. Because there's a risk of, it feeding the fire and possibly causing a house fire. So when you smoke, you won't be able to smoke in the house.
Okay.
You will not want to have your oxygen on while you're smoking. Okay, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
I guess that's why I need to quit.
It's one of the many reasons you should quit. One of them is that, it's early on in your diagnosis. You're still relatively young at 62. So it may, you may heal up enough to where you don't require the oxygen all the time.
Yeah.
Right now, the doctor has ordered it for you for 24 hours. So you'll need it during the day and at night. Is it hard for you to, do anything in your house, wash dishes, do laundry?
Yeah, it's hard for me to.
So you get out of breath pretty easy? Okay. So quitting smoking would definitely help that. So I also have an inhaler for you. This one is the ProAir RespiClick.
Okay.
So this is a powder. So if you're feeling short of breath, this is probably not the best inhaler for you. I may talk to the doctor and see if we can get a metered dose inhaler. Because if you're not able to nice and deep, it's going to be hard for you to breathe in. So what they've ordered is you're going to do this every 6 hours while you're awake, and you'll do 2 puffs. Okay? So, and you just open it like so, and you inhale nice and long and deep, and hold it for a few seconds. Wait just a few seconds or about a minute, and do it again. And this one you have to click open. That's how it turns itself on. You click it open. Nice big deep inhale, and hold it for a few seconds. And that's all he's ordered for you for right now. If you do continue to smoke and things of that nature, he may order some other medications. So can you show me how to use that?
So I open it,
Mm-hmm.
and then inhale.
Mm-hmm. And hold that for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
And how often am I doing that again?
Every 6 hours while you're awake.
Every 6 hours while I'm awake.
So depending on your day, 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how long you're up.
Okay.
I don't recommend using it more than that. If you find yourself wanting to use it more than that, you probably need to come into the hospital and be checked, because you could be having something exacerbating or making your condition worse. Okay, do you have any questions for me?
I don't right now.
Okay, so how often are you going to use that inhaler?
Every 6 hours.
Very good. Very good. While you're awake, you don't have to, set an alarm and get up in the middle of the night and take it. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. And here's your information on your discharge instructions.
Okay.
Are you okay reading all that?
I don't. I can't really read
Okay.
this, but the pictures are fantastic.
The pictures are
So-
good? Okay. So it's got all the information on the NC Quit line. Do you have someone that can help you with all of
Yes,
this?
I do.
Okay. Fantastic. And any other questions for me?
No.
All right. You take care of yourself.
Thank you.